Hello learners, welcome to our virtual learning class. Today we have English grammar. We'll be talking about preposition. Okay, preposition. And when we talk about preposition, we mean words that shows the relationship, or words that show the relationship between a noun and what? Pronoun in the same sentence. Okay, a word that shows the relationship between a noun and pronoun in the same sentence. Okay, for example, the book is on the table. Where is the book? The book is on the table. What is the relationship between the book and the table? So we can see that we have two nouns here, book and what? Table. Okay, so the book is what? On the table. So on what they're showing the relationship between the book and the table. Okay, where is the ball? The ball is in the car. Okay, the ball is in the car. Okay, now let's look at some examples. We have on, in, at, over, under, near, by, and many more. Okay, we can name as many as we can. Okay, that is when it shows the relationship between a noun and pronoun. Okay, now let's look at, today we are going to talk about the uses of what? In, on, at, and by. The uses of in, on, at, and by. Okay, now let's start with what? In. In is used when we are talking about what? Cities, towns, countries, and what? Places. Okay, in is used when we are talking about cities, towns, countries, and what? Places. Now let's look at the few examples we have here. She lives in Tema. Okay, she lives in Tema. Tema here is a city. Okay, Tema here is a city. So in, she lives in, not at. When we use at, is wrong because Tema is a city. So she lives in Tema. She lives in Tema. Okay, let's continue with the next example. My uncle works at Malcolm in Accra. When we look at Accra here too, Accra is also a city, and the in is used for what? Accra, because Accra is a city. Okay, my uncle works at Malcolm in Accra. Okay, let's continue. Now we have at. We have at. B is at. Now, when we talk about at is used to talk about suburbs, villages, and cottages. Okay. Now, when we are talking about suburbs, those towns that come to form a city. Okay. For example, let's say Accra. For example, we have Odoko, we have Ajingano as suburbs of what? Accra. Okay. And as for villages, we all know what we mean by what? Villages. So at is used to talk when we are talking about suburbs, villages, and what? Cottages. Okay. Now let's look at the examples. He lives at Odoko in Accra. He lives at Odoko in Accra. Okay. The relationship between he and Odoko is what? At, because he lives at Odoko. Odoko here is a suburb of what? Accra. Okay. Odoko here is a suburb of what? Accra. So he lives at Odoko in Accra. Let's look at the next example. My father works at Ajingano. My father works at Ajingano. Okay. At the same time, Ajingano here too is also a suburb of what? Accra. It's also a suburb of Accra. So we use what? At. My father works at Ajingano. My father works at Ajingano. Suburb. Okay. Now, at the same time, we are saying that at is used to talk about suburbs, villages, and cottages. Okay. Very good. Now let's continue. At the same time, the at too is also used when we are talking about specific places. When we are talking about specific places. Okay. At, we use at when we are also talking about specific places. For example, she met me at the bus terminus. Okay, she met me at the bus terminus. The bus terminus is what? A specific place. It's a specific place. So she met me at the bus terminus. Then let's look at the next example. I last met him at Ambassador Hotel. I last met him at Ambassador Hotel. Okay, Ambassador Hotel here is what? A specific. Ambassador Hotel here is a specific what? Place. So we use at. Okay, so we are saying that at is used when we are talking about suburbs, villages, cottages, and what? A specific place or specific places. Okay, good. Let's continue with on. On is used for an open place where there is no building. On is used for what? An open place where there is no what? Building. Okay, an open place like park, road, etc. Okay, where there is no building. Okay, or even our school campus where there is empty space where there is no what? Building. Okay, good. Let's look at the example. Mr. Oko met me on the way. Mr. Oko met me on the way. We have way here as what? An open place. Okay, so we use on for the way. We use on. Okay, then we also have the meeting was held on the national park. The national park is an open place. There's no building there. It's just like a football park. Okay, so the meeting was held on the national park. Okay, good. Let's continue with the last one, which is by. By is used to talk about nearness, how close something is to something, or how close a noun to another noun, to what? Another pronoun. Okay, how close something is to something. Okay, for example, let's look at this. She stood by the electric pole. She stood by the electric pole. Okay, so we have the electric pole, meaning she's close to what? The electric pole. She's standing close to what? The electric pole. So we are saying that. By is used to talk about nearness, okay, or closeness, or how close something is. Okay, so she stood by the electric pole. Okay, good. And Kofi will sit by you, meaning Kofi is going to sit close, or Kofi will what? Sit close to you. Okay, or near to you. Okay, good. So now we said prepositions are words that show the relationship between noun and pronoun in the same sentence. Okay, in the same sentence, and we learned how to use in, on, at, and by. Okay, in forming our sentences. Okay, so I hope with this we'll bring our lesson to an end, and until we meet again, have a nice day. Bye.